We're fucking live.
Yeah,
Hi.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey.
It's been a while.
We're back.
You taking care of yourself? Okay.
Sorry I never call. It's just I've been busy and you know how it is.
I fucking hate you.
I broke my phone.
You know what? We broke up. We were supposed to be done. Why are you back?
Hey, no, you can stay here though, and you should like follow and subscribe.
And buy some dice from Libris Arcana.
You know what? That's an entirely accurate statement.
It's
Okay,
5 minutes because Tyler took forever, and then also I got busy talking about the 4th edition DM screen, so that's entirely my fault.
And my fault.
Yeah.
After we're done playing
time.
tonight, we might talk some more on stream about the 4th edition DM screen.
But first, a word from our sponsor.
Ooh.
Do you want to be an internet celebrity? Then try buying BizCo's Genuine Authenticity. Made with 100% recycled personalities and quality controlled by corporate-approved, cruelty-free emotional labor. Or you could play a tabletop RPG with a nice set of dice from LibrisArcana.com instead. You know, you don't have to fake being a prissy bitch for that.
Which one doesn't require me to sell my soul?
It's the Libris Arcana one.
I'll go with that one.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I wonder if there's any way I can get it a little bit cheaper on the first month.
Oh, you mean like for their dice subscription service?
Yeah.
Well, you mentioned that, and there is a promo code that you could use.
Yeah.
Kobold, K-O-B-O-L-D.
It's like the name of our channel.
It is, very much so. But if you put that into the checkout
That's the
screen,
same B.
you will get 20% off your first set of dice for the dice subscription service.
Oh,
That's worth looking into.
that's super awesome.
Or, you could sell your soul to try to be a YouTube star.
Actually, I think I'm kind of working on that, aren't I?
Yeah.
Collectively.
No, you're not. You haven't tried to sell your soul yet.
Oh, okay. Is that what
How
it
many times
is?
have you played Fortnite? Exactly.
How many
Oh,
times have you
shit.
had like people off of the camera talking like, oh yeah, we're breaking the fourth wall. This is really authentic. We're just guys having fun. And then like balloons fall down and it's like, oh boy, I didn't expect these balloons that were just off the camera to fall down.
I've never seen balloons before in my life.
Yeah.
Okay. I still have integrity, and not a lot of people are going to believe that. But it's
No, you just have more than a YouTube.
And your
channel.
shirt is still buttoned up
Man
all the
of
way.
cake, I'm talking
You
about
just
you,
have
you
more
son
than
of
a
bitch.
YouTube
And no, we don't have any balloons here, I'm sorry. Unless you want the number 4 balloon upstairs for Ellie's birthday. We can just, have that.
He had a 4th birthday recently and food was great.
Food was good. And the
Oh,
balloons
yeah,
still
God.
exist.
Balloons are a wonderful special thing.
Yeah.
That's why they shouldn't be cheapened.
my oldest for the stream. A little bit of back thing. My oldest is 15. When we had her 7th or 8th birthday party, we bought her a bunch of fucking balloons with little LED lights inside. Somewhere I still have one of those little LED lights,
Nice.
and it still's fucking on. And it's
damn.
just this little tiny thing with some little button cell batteries. But the thing is, it's not bright, but if you look right into it in the dark, you can see just a little bead of light inside there.
That's quality.
So I don't know if it's just picking up ambient radiation and that's illuminating it.
Keeping the battery charged.
It's fucking crazy. I've got it
Every
in
time
the
you
garage
leave a
somewhere.
burrito in the microwave, you can
Yeah.
a little bit more.
It's powered by your love.
Yeah. All right, well, let's get back to some Dungeons and Dragons. 4th edition, that's why we're fucking here.
Turns out
We're going to go through character introductions again.
Man.
A game.
No.
I am Jake, playing Trinicus, the Dragonborn Warlord.
I am Daniel playing Cassim, the human warlock who can't hit anything.
That's accurate.
I'm Tyler playing Cordell Walker, the Halfling Ranger.
Are you okay?
A little tired. Other than
Okay.
that, I'm fine.
Okay.
Mr. Aeneas, Warlock, Devil Master,
All right.
better than most.
Oh, true.
Just gonna go over here.
IRL and in-game.
And I'm Christoph Waltz, played by Chris. And I'm pretending that I'm a tiefling named Eodos Brises.
I'm confused again. And also bless you. Again.
It's midnight. This man's wore off.
Brises!
Sneeze it out there.
So is the only thing up here that steel door?
The only thing I'm
Yep.
here is
I'm pissing
us
on the sigil right
who
now.
need to take rest.
So
Oh yeah.
before we get to the rest, maybe I don't know. Do you guys want to
Play
take a
your
rest
hay bales
first and
around.
then investigate,
Oh yeah.
or investigate and then
I'm
rest?
totally fine
I
with,
think
with
there's
mucking
one
up the
thing I would
sigil
like
first.
to do immediately, and
Muck
I
up the
come
sigil.
over to the thing on the ground. And
The sigil.
I just start carving it apart.
So you're carving it. You're pissing on it.
Yeah, so that should count as a short rest.
All right, you guys take a short rest.
How many healing surges can I use in short rest?
I don't fucking remember.
Do I just go until I'm done?
Do you get any back, or do you have to use a long rest?
Long
to get
rest.
them
Long rest to get him back.
back? Okay. I
I
think I've only used one.
Strenuous activity, spend healing surges. You can spend as many healing surges as you want.
Perfect.
Answer. You got it.
The daily double.
TT2KB is right. Never investigate on an empty stomach.
What are frogs?
Oh, sh-
What are frogs?
All right, guys. So you take your short rest.
What am I doing to them?
You alright?
You okay? You guys, did someone say they were checking out that fucked up looking door over there?
Yeah.
Giant
let's
steel
check out the
circular door set into the stone wall. You move up to it, and there's a little square pad in the center with numbers in a grid, starting with 1 in the top right corner, ending with 9. I'm sorry, 1 in the top left corner, ending with 9 on the bottom right corner.
One.
Okay.
We're gonna do this until we get it right, guys.
Man, you guys are gonna be here forever.
That's
No, I
fine.
don't want to.
So it's just a regular number pad: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Why do you have a...
Perhaps if we
System.
check the basement, we'll find some clues.
Ooh, can I search the red hat?
One.
Yeah, you can search the red hat.
I want to see if he's got any little slips of paper with numbers on it in his pocket.
I'm not gonna make you roll. He doesn't.
Okay. Can I take his hat?
You absolutely can.
Does he have numbers written on the inside of his hat?
No, he does not.
Can I wear his hat?
Huh?
Can I wear his hat?
It's a little. Oh no, it would fit you.
I'm a halfling. It would probably fit.
Yeah, you put on the goblin's red hat. It stinks and it's a little slimy.
Do I feel any kind of special ways?
You feel like you got a stinky, slimy hat on your head.
Cool. I'm done.
One.
Let's go to the basement and see what's down there. He can
Uh,
keep trying passwords if he wants to.
You guys head down to the basement.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I guess.
Aminals.
Hey.
Oh,
I
hello.
feel like I've seen animals like this before somewhere in a creep painting.
All
Oh.
of these, you move down the stairs, and this
I'm impressed they got
stench
them downstairs.
increases as you come down.
Are they?
And there's all of these animal
Oh.
corpses and carcasses.
Or carcasses.
They've all had their throats slashed, and they're all just lying in a pile at the bottom of the stairs.
Devil magic.
We should probably light a match and leave later. Clean up this mess.
Well, there's more down there, though.
Oh, I thought you were talking about here in your basement, man.
Yeah, I mean, this is all
No,
for
we
sure.
missed it when somebody farted.
Oh, man.
Somebody.
If we would have lit a match,
Yeah.
then
Somebody once
Stink ass.
farted in Dan's basement.
Something
I'll
macaroni.
light up a torch and continue on in the basement.
Smell like 2 raccoons fighting over a bag of shit.
It was smelling pretty bad like
I
a...
got depression.
Anyway, Jake, you move around the corner. You have to kind of move precariously.
Don't trip.
Yeah. Oh. No more animals in the hallway, it would seem.
It seems like they just kind of halfway go down and just, or maybe even
Or
from
maybe
up
just
top.
threw them down, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I assume there's a dead goblin in there, too.
There is a dead goblin down there, yes.
Oh, we can't move ourselves no more.
I'll look back and I'll wave at everybody else.
I come over.
Yeah, let's come on over.
You guys all want to?
Come on
Stop-
over.
Stop it.
You guys want to have a grilling party down here?
I cast Conjure Bonfire.
Over there.
I have some bacon, some pork chops,
I had so much bacon today.
some lamb chops,
I had at least 4 bacon sandwiches today.
some goat chops.
Why?
And then
I
more
have a
bacon on
large amount
pizza.
of pre-cooked bacon in my fridge right now.
Well, at that point, you have to eat it.
Yeah.
Yeah, damn right I do.
God, I fucking love cold
It's not
bacon,
just a
man.
responsibility, it's an honor.
Bacon, like cooked bacon that's...
No, it's like par cooked, I guess I should say.
Oh,
So I
like
still
just
have to
a picture
fry it,
microwave
but it doesn't.
Okay.
It just takes a little bit of time.
Okay. Like,
You're not going from raw.
Was it on sale?
No,
you guys should be able to move yourselves
I
now.
may work somewhere that if the orders get messed up and we get something that is made for like a cafe, we just get to take it because it can't be sent back.
Yes, please.
So I may have gotten 150 slices of bacon.
Jesus Christ.
And I may have eaten all of them today.
Not today, because I legit was like, I think my saliva's thickening.
Ooh, piece of bacon.
Piece of bacon.
Piece of bacon.
I think I'm hallucinating.
So, anyway,
Let's go through those doors.
you see doors on the top, doors on the bottom. It looks like a hallway continues on.
I'll just go towards the closest door and open her up.
I will go to the
Top
door
or
as
bottom?
well.
Bottom.
You open it up, and you...
I have like 10. I'm so good.
Hang on a second. I made a horrible mistake.
Is that wall not supposed to be in front of that seemingly door?
I don't know. Fuck.
Okay, never mind. We're okay.
Oh, we only have one.
Wait, I guess I don't have a...
I forgot how much I like cream
You
soda.
can take it.
Cream soda's amazing.
I don't want to take your last name, so
I do not have a torch.
It is pitch black down here. Last time Joe was casting light.
I do have sun rods. I'll use a sun rod.
Okay, that's how you got light down here.
Yeah.
You move to the first door and you open it up and you look at it. It looks like it's a small gel. Whatever the fuck you call it.
Anybody in there?
So?
Cell. There's 4 cells in this room. No one's in them.
Alright.
Doesn't even look like the goblins have been down here.
Oh, wow.
A bunch of slackers.
Well, I'll just consider this searched. Then I'll move on to the one up top.
You go to the one up top. 5 more cells.
Anyone in there?
No one's in there.
Alright, I'll consider that searched. And I'll continue on down the hallway.
As you move down the hallway, you see it jogs to the right. Back to the left.
I'm going to move myself down there.
Juke to the left again.
And you come across a large pair of double doors that are partially open.
I tell you to hold. And I look over to our sneak master and get to sneak.
Sneak that shit.
I don't think he'll be able to see.
Yotis,
I have low light vision.
you're a halfling?
Hmm?
You're a tiefling.
I'm a tiefling. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So are you able to see in total darkness?
Oh, I guess not.
Okay, never mind. Just
Is
bust
that
in
one of
there.
the things that changed about 4 as well?
There's
Yeah.
3 versions of common abilities to see.
Normal
Sight,
visions.
low light, dark vision.
I feel like I have one of those, but I don't know which one.
What race are you?
Halfling.
No.
Okay.
You just got regular.
Never mind then.
You don't have special eyes. I'm
I'll
sorry.
move into the room then.
Look.
And
Let's
I'll
like
toss the sun rod in.
let's like gather up in front of the door and then breach.
With your special
You move
eyes.
in, and it's a small study, it looks like.
I'll look around.
No.
There's some shelving units, some barrels and crates, a rug in the center, a small table, small bookshelf, but there is a desk with several books open.
Oh, I want to look at those.
Being a dragonborn, I think people.
Hang on
put
a second.
things
I worked on this a lot, so we're gonna...
in. Make sure everyone's in.
What level did you just get put on? Fuck.
What?
I hate the goddamn tools don't give you the tool you need at the time you need it.
Well, of course
You see
That'd be convenient.
Ah,
this
oh,
desk.
Jesus Christ.
That's a
Is this
fucking
one of those
huge
point-and-click
desk.
adventure games where I'm just gonna be like
Just click on every pixel
until a thing happens?
But I spent a lot of time photoshopping this desk, so...
It does look good.
Does that look like a key or
You
something
definitely-
on the desk?
You see it's got some books on it and a quill.
Oh, a quill. Is the book open to a convenient page?
I'm looking at those books.
Give me a... What are the skill checks? The intelligence skill checks. Where do they have those?
Oh. It said intelligence, and I said nope.
Arcana. History.
Maybe dungeoneering, perhaps?
You could give me...
Reading good.
Streetwise?
Give me an Arcana check.
Oh, I'm not good at that.
Thievery?
I will deliver on that. Nope. 10.
Wait.
I would allow a history check as well, I think.
I rolled a 1 again.
Oh, sorry.
I'm just trying to see if they're demonic looking.
I got 16.
It's definitely some lofty high ideas, and the title of the books isn't helpful for determining what the books are actually talking about. Flipping through them, it definitely seems like they're dealing with some weird magical shit. You with your 16, you come up and you start looking, and you kind of look through the books, and you're like, oh, well, this one's on demonology.
I'll take that.
The other one's on planar banishment.
I'll take that too.
And then there's another one that's on weapon enchantment.
Nah, I don't care about that one.
None of them are like conveniently open to a page or a bookmark or something.
Not
No.
really.
I'll
This
take
is
the
what
last
we
one.
were doing,
That way
bookmark.
I can feel, part of
This bookmark has 4 numbers
We could
embossed
take it
in
to
it.
someone in town, and they could enchant our
It's-
weapons.
So
One,
who
one,
you
one,
were
one.
checking out the books, and everyone was focusing on the books. Was anyone else doing
I
anything?
was busting open them crates and barrels.
Okay. You find some dried food, and maybe the barrels. One of them's got a tap, and it's got some like ancient dusty mead that's turned to vinegar already. Here by now.
Ooh.
Mm.
Take
Uh,
a sip of that.
I'll seal up the barrel with the dried up foods, and then I'll roll it out into the hallway.
Yeah.
Is that rug? Can we roll up the rug and see if there's anything under it?
You roll up the rug. There's nothing underneath of it.
I'm pretty focused on the books. I put the rest of the books in my bag.
How about
Okay.
look at some?
Oh, is that a
No, you
dresser
did
up in
not.
the middle?
Yeah.
It's a bookshelf.
Go pull open some of
Oh,
those.
the other books, the ones that weren't on the table.
The bookshelf.
There's some random books on there.
on the
Anything in
table.
Draconic?
No.
If
Oh,
we find a
some
book of
drawers.
demonology, I'm telling
Say
you
what?
right now.
And some jewels.
Alright.
No,
So you're
I-
checking
I-
out the
I let
desk?
You take the ones that you took.
Okay.
While you're looking over the desk, you find something actually carved into the top of the desk. It was kind of obscured by the books.
It's a good thing we picked all them books out.
Character worships.
You find that
So he-
carved into the
he's
corner of the desk
pretty-
on the top.
That's 4 numbers.
It is third of 6 is 2.
We should try that as a combination.
This is true.
1/3 of 6 equals 2.
So what's the plan?
Have we more or less searched the rest of this place out?
Your guys' screens.
1/3 of 6 equals 2.
Alex, you need glasses.
Yeah, man. Here, you can borrow mine.
No, I don't want
Is there anything in the drawers?
There's some stationary items.
to.
There, Alex. Alex.
I mean, I can see it. I mean, it's too late now. He just needed to turn his screen.
There's some stationary items, maybe some quills, some dried out ink.
I was saying it's just
pots.
the privacy screening. I can't see it if it's pointed away from me.
Yeah.
Nothing of note.
Alright. Well, the food's valuable, so I'm going to take that.
Okay.
And I'll pick up my sun rod off the floor and carry it in my teeth as I roll the barrel toward the stairs.
Okay. What's the plan next?
I think if there's
Let's
nothing
go
else to
back
find in
to
here,
the room.
let's go push the buttons and regret everything.
Yeah.
We should push 1362.
Okay.
It would have taken me a little while to get there.
Where are you putting your barrel?
Just at the
By the entrance.
By the front door.
yeah, by the first floor part of the stairs.
That way you don't have to work quite as hard later.
Yeah. You just tip it over and roll it out.
Tip me over and roll me out. You move up
That's you.
to the door. Who's punching in the code?
I suppose I will.
What are you punching in?
1362.
You punch in 1362, and there's a hiss of air from under the door.
I'll stand back and I'll draw my sword.
Fart smell.
I stand back and take out my hand crossbow.
What's your reflex?
13.
The door flies open,
Oh,
smacks into you.
wow.
It's got a lot of gas behind it.
Dealing you 13 damage
Damn.
as it flings you across the room. And out of this door
Comes some light room.
flies a horde of small winged creatures.
Oh, no.
And it circles around the room briefly before flying out of the broken windows.
I quickly try to push the door closed.
You are pushing the door against these creatures. And you feel like when you finally got it closed, there's still some trapped on the other side of the door. But a large number of them escaped.
It sucks to be whoever those are after. Bees.
Done some big ass bees.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, they might even be bats. Or demon bats.
Or
Demon
imps.
bees.
Oh,
And that's
boy.
what those things look like.
Those look like flying
They're
scorpions.
scorpions. That way we still say
Scorp
bee.
bee imps.
I say I know what those boys are, and I feel like Arhenius knows what those boys are.
Okay.
It's a good chance I might know. Oh,
As you're pushing this door closed and you're recovering yourself from falling on the ground, and the rest of you are taken aback, what the fuck just happened here? You notice that the room starts to get really fucking cold.
Oh, boy.
I yell out, "We open a gate to the abyss!"
As you see the windows in the room start to fog over. The window to the east here,
Over by me.
you see something. A malformed hand wipes the fog on the outside clean. And floating outside of the window, you see...
is this right? Can you guys see okay?
Fuck.
Sorry, didn't mean to fog up your windows.
What the?
Is that the thing that was chasing Harlan?
You see that asshole floating outside of the window as it croaks out to you in broken common.
Sweet.
Squeak. Squeak, squeak. You have freed me, and for that I give your lives.
I yell back in Infernal, "I'll put you back from where you came from."
We shall see. But first we shall feast on the town nearby.
Oh, fuck. We did
And
that.
it's at about this time you hear screams outside.
I
And this thing flies off in the direction of Platius Point.
those darn happerdoodles and brown squiggles.
Damn, Arhenius pissed.
Yeah, I think my character's gonna start running toward the stairs.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
It's at about this time the fluttering from the inside of the room kind of dies down. Were you guys keeping that door closed, or
Might as well go look and make sure there's nothing.
Wait,
no
do we fully close the door?
you closed the door?
Okay. Locked it back up and everything.
It would have locked when you closed it.
Okay. I tell you guys to start running down there, and I run down to that table and just massacre those numbers on that table.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you run down to the basement and you carve off the table.
Mm-hmm.
What are the rest of you doing?
I'm heading back out to...
Claudius Point.
Yeah, I'm gonna go toward the town.
As you guys burst out of the front door of the tower going down, you see a group of familiar-looking people being attacked by these small winged creatures. You would recognize them as the Malloys.
I'm going after the winged things.
Some of these winged things are attacking them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
And that's what I'm
Yeah.
doing. I'm attacking the
I'm
winged
gonna
things.
attack them, yeah.
that is where I think we're going to call it.
Alright.
I'm gonna attack the Malloys now.
Yeah.
Might as well. They're assholes.
Stand aside, winged ones. Carry on.
I'll get you on Tuesday.
These guys are bigger assholes than you are.
So, next session, we'll come back with you guys racing towards Platius Point to fight off whatever this creature is.
Or just watch it happen.
Or
Who
just
knows?
watch it happen. Who knows?
Or he...
So,
How? How did you touch my back?
we got another session of 4th edition under our belts. Alex, your first session back at 4th edition. Growing, changing opinions. What do you guys think of it so far?
You can definitely feel the sort of World of Warcraft style of gameplay where roles are much more important than
Everything else.
Yeah.
literally anything else.
Well, the character creation is a lot more linear.
And the character creation seems like it definitely needs a party in on the character creation of everybody else.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
not having us talking as a group so that we have a better balanced party. Kind of, because I don't think we really have a healer, do we?
I am the healer.
We do.
You got a warlord, which is kind of like a half healer.
Okay.
Yeah.
We definitely don't have a tank, though. We don't have any paladins or fighters.
No. You guys could really benefit from like a paladin. A warlord and a paladin together are a fucking lethal pair. I don't know, like Pathfinder, you could make absolutely anything, and it was all supported. 5th edition, you can make anything, and it's forgiving enough. But yeah, it's definitely linear. I think tonight, last session, we kind of went really light on combat, and combats were quick. And
Somebody's talking in chat.
what's that?
TT2KB.
Yeah,
Pathfinder is all glass cannons, yeah.
yeah.
Just which class hits first.
That's true.
Okay.
4th
edition seems to be kind of the opposite.
Tonight, definitely, 4th edition kind of wore me down some tonight. I did not enjoy this as much as I did last session. And I was just like, if this was 5th edition, how much lighter and snappier it would have been.
Yeah, this definitely felt more like a World of Warcraft style raid, where it's like every group of people leading up to a boss is itself a slog.
Yeah, TT2KB 5th edition does play better.
Yeah, definitely a lot more quickly.
Yeah.
When
Go ahead.
the character creation, at least from my experience, it seems like there's you get a feat every level with just about, but they're all super minor, +1 or +2 to this, that, or something else.
Yeah. Well, and that's where your character deviation comes from. It's your feat selection, kind of.
Yeah, well, like we have slightly different packs.
Yeah.
To roll ones.
4th edition is very dungeon diving. There's actually rules for 4th edition where you could play it without a DM. And essentially you just signed out monsters to everyone, and everyone, played their monster, and you just, there was rules, you engage these things. Earlier I was talking about the 4th edition DM screen. This thing's fucking great. Experience rewards, damage by... it's got everything you need for 4th edition. Given kind of how tactical 4th edition combat is, it's really great for it. But, I don't know. We were talking about doing Dragon Heist next in 4th edition, or at least I was, and I don't think I want to do that after tonight. I would be more interested in maybe trying to run Dragon Heist in Pathfinder, or finding another system, Against the Dark Master. They're getting ready to start up their Kickstarter. I looked at their stuff one time, and I don't know if it just didn't make sense to me or I didn't sort it out. It did not strike me as something I would like, but I want to give it another read through and see if...
What was the name of that Cyberpunk one with the Kickstarter?
Cyberpunk 20...
No, Carbon something. I can't remember. It comes out next month.
Yeah, okay. I was wondering if there are any updates on that.
There is a new Macross role-playing game.
I haven't just gotten a chance to look at it yet.
Yeah.
The Carbon one I'm really interested because it's based off 5e, so it won't be a complete change.
I did get How quick does TT2KB? How quick does Tomb of Annihilation play? I was looking at Dragon Heist because it's levels 1 through 5, and if I ran it, I would cut out a lot of the social shit, and I would probably also change it from being very lawful town to more Wild West. I don't know. I'm wanting something shorter to play for our next thing. Yeah, I don't know about Tomb of Annihilation. I know One Crit Wonder played it, but I don't know. I'll have to think about it.
You know, just for something weird and out there, I know that there's like a quote-unquote season, you know, kind of like what we do or what Critical Role does where people play, but it's for Power Rangers. Like a Hyper RPG created a custom role-playing game. And so they like bring on cast members of Power Rangers TV shows to play like a Power Ranger role-playing game.
Oh.
So I was wondering maybe if we could find something, I don't know, like set in a different, something a bit more obscure that not a lot of people actually look at.
Like played-wise? Like, are you talking about like a different game?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've said, like Against the Dark Master.
Like I get Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
TT2KB suggested Grimtooth Dungeon from 2nd edition. I might look at that too, just maybe see if there's something I could steal. I'm currently playing Zweihander for the DMG group. It's a fun game, very low combat, but it's been fun so far.
You know, TT2KB, that would be interesting if we just played like, you know, some really old school Dungeons and Dragons and just
some fucking
everybody
meat
can
grinders.
Pull our hair out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
D&D first edition.
You didn't
Oh,
blink
baby.
both of your eyes at the same
Can't
time.
even
That's
use
a
it,
penalty.
Yeah.
There's a mech tabletop that I keep on here.
Lancer.
Yeah. That one
Lancer,
also.
Monday nights, in the Notorious DMG group, he's Seth from that group. He has been a fucking bout Lancer.
Yeah.
Like, I think he got the starter set or the playtest stuff from it too. And it's supposed to be really kind of fast and light, which would be good. So maybe it's something.
I'll have to play the character Euro
Yeah.
Huey.
Yeah. I don't know. After this, I want, you know, a short, you know, maybe month or two, maybe stretching into 3 months. Anyway, 2 or 3 months, just short campaign, just to do something. And maybe we'll do 5th edition. I'm open to other systems. And then we'll look at moving back into another 5th edition campaign. Homebrew campaign. And it'll be, I think it'll be probably like levels like maybe 1 to 10.
Yeah. That sounds fair.
So.
I was just looking at my character sheet for my first character when we were playing.
Oh,
5th edition.
Grim Son of Grom, or Grom Son of Grim.
Son of Grim, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that name.
Yeah. Yeah. He
Fun.
was a lot more powerful than I remembered him somehow.
Yeah.
Like he had 2 Warhammers that gave plus 11 and plus 12.
Yeah.
And he could attack 3 times in a row.
I have always been, I think, overly eager to give out magical loot because I think it's just a really fun part of the game, but it definitely, I'm getting more mature now, and I think it definitely kind of makes the game less fun in the long run.
I think as a player, it's fun to have.
I kind of like this, like the eye in the hand, where there's like a clear drawback to using it excessively.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of neat.
Well, at TT2KB, like, I gave out so much high-powered shit.
I don't have anything really.
They fucking took Orcus out without much trouble.
We not only killed him, we stole
died.
his soul and kept it in
You
the
don't- well-
dimension.
1 player death out of 6 when fighting a fucking god.
Yeah. I mean, I think as a player, it's fun to have that super, the big numbers on your weapon. But I can understand as a DM, the combat scaling kind of goes to a whole nother level when you have.
Yeah.
And
Well,
It wasn't
plus
until,
16.
the last game that I actually had a magical weapon.
Yeah.
And you fall on the issues that it's nice for you to have the.
Oh yeah,
plus
but
3
nobody
Vorpal
else
sword.
gets to.
So
Yeah.
Nobody else gets to attack because I have the Vorpal sword and they're just dead now.
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
to make sure everybody else has that, so it gets like I like the funny little ones that I rolled out for you guys, like just a
200,000
slap
HP.
bracelet that gives you a one-time crit.
That's
It's
kinda
really
fun.
powerful, but very short power.
Yeah. T2KB in their Pathfinder game, they had a boss with 200 or 200,000 HP because they hit so hard. That's fucking ridiculous.
Wow.
I think in the next one we'll still have magical weapons. It'll definitely be a lot flatter. And I think I'm going to try and go more situational. Like, hey, this is, a Goblin's Bane. So it's just a +1 magic sword. Unless you're fighting a Goblin. Then it does like an extra 1d6 damage. And then more artifact kind of weapon. Or magical items.
Or maybe we could have a campaign where we are the monster.
You just want to play an evil campaign?
Yeah. Well, maybe not even an evil campaign, but just something odd.
All Kobold campaign?
No.
Yes. I've actually thought about that. If we're like, we have like a group of monsters that just tries to do good everywhere they go, but people keep shunning them.
Could be.
Maybe monsters that are just completely and totally like bizarro. I don't know.
What if we're actually just the bad guys?
Yeah.
I'm okay
Like, we
with it.
have to do something very good, very important, very noble. There's a great big structure
I mean,
over there
in-
that's
in
tainting the land's
Volo's-
beauty. We must destroy it. It's a church full of like orphans and stuff.
Hey, if that's
You know?
if that's the
youngins.
kind of game you guys want to play, I would be great fucking running that.
Yeah,
It would maybe help me get over my I can't play evil characters.
Volo's
Maybe.
guide actually has a spot where you can create monster characters.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
There's a
Just something to
the
think
Who
about.
Mans are encroaching on our
think
Well-
lands.
that's actually where Nathan went to get the character stats for his hobgoblin.
yeah. Anyway, we can talk about it. Yeah, I would be fine running like a monstrous campaign or not necessarily an evil campaign, but from like a point of view campaign, like you said, where the monsters are doing what they think is right and natural, which happens to be what the humans perceive as evil. Yeah, or TT2KB, only monster races, no standard races are alive. That could be a possibility. I don't know. Talk about it in the Discord.
Maybe all the humanoid races,
The humans
gods
are
decided to. I don't know,
Yeah.
apotheosis has happened, and all the
Yeah.
humanoids are
Well, I'll tell you,
ascended to heaven.
the campaign that I'm writing next for our next run, I was going to do an epilogue. It's going to be a very low magic campaign because magic will have just been introduced to the world. So it's not necessarily low, it's young magic. And there's going to be an epilogue for it setting that up.
We made fire. Wah!
Yeah, so it'll be
We made fire.
One of the bosses will be the
Get fired.
world's first sorcerer, and it'll be just completely devastating.
so that's what I was thinking. But I mean, I don't know. I could still use that setting.
Yeah, we'll just have a setting where certain classes not allowed instead of
Hey, there's a person named Gladius Rex that just joined our Discord.
Hey.
Oh shit! Somebody actually joined the Discord.
I don't know. We can talk about it. Oh, hey, it's TT2KB.
Oh,
That's
Oh.
fucking
Hey.
awesome. I'm gonna give TT2KB some extra rights.
I think it'd be fun to do like some kind of limit, whether it's monsters only or like limited classes or something.
Yeah.
Well, if we do my homebrew campaign as I'm planning on writing it, when we start off on the epilogue, it's going to be humans only, no magic.
Or maybe we'll have a certain list of classes, and then it's basically first come, first serve. So, like, fighter, ranger, something. If somebody picks ranger, nobody else can.
I don't think that's necessarily a problem. I mean, no, we have 2 warlocks in this game, but usually everyone does a really good job of
I
picking.
mean, at one point we had 3 wizards, but I mean,
Yeah.
whatever, you balance it around 3
Yeah,
wizards.
I don't know.
A warlock because I've never played one, so I was like, I'll just do.
I like warlocks. They're definitely 5th edition Warlock, you know, they get a bad rap of being not very robust, but I think my character's robust.
Oh, Warlocks are fun, but...
Yeah. Blind characters, that would be tough.
That'd be swag.
What was that?
TT2KB, we all made...
Blind, you make our characters blind for our 5e game.
I don't think that means that their characters can't see. I think they just mean that they...
Yeah. Each one made their
I have
own.
a blind character in my game right now.
It's true.
Who's your blind character?
Joe.
Joe.
Oh. What happened to Joe?
He looked at the goddess.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. I don't know if it's set in with him that he's just blind. Like.
Oh, I don't think it has.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't know. We should definitely talk about what we want to do for our next campaign. Like I said, I've got shit I'm working on that we could go. Maybe if you guys come up with some ideas, I can find the one that I think I would like to write the most.
Alternative question is, are we still holding the pause button on the previous campaign, or
what do you guys want to do? Do you want to do just a one night we all sit down and we talk about what would have happened through the end of the campaign, or do we just want to put it on pause in case we come back to it, you know?
Well, I'm saying Leo can still make it to the next campaign. He is a time leaper.
He is a time leaper. You might have to start back over, level wise.
Level 1 Leo.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be kind of interested in doing something like that, maybe.
What's that?
As long as they keep my bullshit stuff.
You will not.
Damn it.
If you bring Cosmos back to another campaign, I'm going to make sure he is one-handed and one-eyed.
Ooh, that would be interesting.
And no hand and no eye?
Well, he'll have one hand.
I know.
He'll have one hand, but not
other
the
hand.
metal thing.
You won't have the magical hand or the magical eye.
Oh. That's basically a useless character then.
What's that?
It's basically a useless character then.
I don't know,
You
maybe.
just smite the shit out of people still.
It's my sorting arm that you're taking away from him.
TT2KB, in my, currently paused campaign, I use the hand of Ren, the hand of Quill, and the eye of Ren. The magical items from Michael Moorcock's Prince Coram series. It's kind of what they based the original hand and eye of Vecna off of. But in order for Dan there to wield the hand and the eye, they both destroyed his actual hand and replaced it with the 6-fingered gauntlet. And they removed his actual eye and replaced it with a multifaceted emerald. They gave him all sorts of cool shit he could do, like imprison a dead god in his eye.
I don't think that's going very well, though.
Probably not.
It's probably not going to end well, but hey, it's Orcus.
Yeah.
Fuck him.
Yeah.
Fuck him, he can just stay there forever. Just don't ever use your eye again. He just...
You know, TT2KB, you can take care of that yourself. You got the sword.
All you need is a happy little accident.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
All right, well, I think that's enough chatting. Here, we got some special news about our sponsor. And at some point in the future, I'm going to put out a YouTube video talking about that.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I don't know. We're fucking leaving. Thanks for hanging out.
Bye,
for watching, everybody.
guys.
It was fun.
Bye.
So take care, everyone.
Good night.
Yeah.
Good night.
Brought to you by Libras Arcana.
See y'all in a week.